Right, so here we are again, but this time with Marley doing the advance of Thoresby. Right, so we come up the centre line. Obviously it's advanced, so you come up in centre line in Canter and you have to do a direct canter to halt. And I think, if I can remember, I didn't get him collected enough for the halt, so it was a little bit, he didn't go directly into halt. But he did a very nice halt, so we'll give him credit for that. And then he did a very nice straight trot away. And this is supposed to be collected, but my mum said to actually ride him quite forward up the centre line and then bring him back as you go into the shoulder in. And now Marley's not the best at shoulder in, so I was just trying to make sure that his neck was straight. He had a little bit of bend, and then I exaggerated the bend as I went into the half circles, because that's kind of what they're looking for, I think. I should probably actually have my mark sheet here, and then I could probably comment with it. That would be an idea for the next one. But again, he goes into the shoulder in that side. I really can't remember what I do. Oh no, I do my half pass. Now I tried really hard here, and he actually did a very nice half pass. I had enough bend. He could have probably been a bit more slower, but he came back quite nicely. I tried to come back a bit earlier than the marker, so I could get enough energy to do the medium trot. And again, then down the centre line, again do the half pass. And you can see I bring him back a bit early. He was supposed to go to B, but I bring him back a bit earlier so that I have enough time to actually get him into the medium. And then we go into the walk. And now this, for Marley, oh no, it's a halt. Oh, it's quite a nice halt, to be fair. Oh yes, halt and rein back. And he did quite a nice halt, a little bit rushed in the rein back. But I think I was thinking more about the next two movements, because for Marley, this test really doesn't suit him, because he has to do walk pirouettes, and they will be the death of me, because I'm so bad. I'm not too bad at them. I can do them, but only sometimes. So the first one was okay. We did an okay pirouette, it was fine. It worked. And then this one, I just put a little bit too much outside leg on, and I didn't let him travel enough forward. So he wanted to do canter pirouettes instead of walk pirouettes. So it was fine. We were like, okay, that's one mistake out the way. And then we go into extended walk on the half circle. To be fair, I just didn't really think about this enough. He needed to be a little bit more out with his neck and stretching down. But I think I was just thinking about keeping the rhythm the same, especially from the extended walk into the collected walk. And then we do walked canter, I'm pretty sure, yes. And as usual, Marley does a lovely walked canter. And then we go medium canter straight away, not extended canter. Medium canter to the funny marker. I don't actually know the markers, so I call them funny markers. And then we do a half passing canter. And I was actually quite proud of this one. Like his half passes this day were quite good. And then again, get him back a bit early, because he then has to do a counter canter into a flying change. And I needed to make sure that the circle was deep enough but not too deep that he wanted to change, but deep enough that I had enough time on the straight to do a good flying change, which he did do. He did do a very nice flying change. And then straight away after the change, you actually have to go into extended canter on the circle. And then I brought him back again. I'm pretty sure he goes up the centre line and does another half pass. We're getting better at our half passes. He probably could have been a little bit more collected so that he was going across more. But again, I was just thinking here, I wanted to make sure that he actually stayed in counter canter and that he was balanced, not rushing. But we got back early enough onto the track, so he had a good few straight strides before doing a flying change. And he did, again, a lovely flying change. A little bit energetic, but he does very nice flying changes. A little bit too good, as you see, as we come up the centre line. And I'm thinking I need to collect him for this halt. And obviously he does he thinks, oh, we're doing more changes. So bless him, he does try. And he did do a very nice halt. No, I just probably should have had a little bit less leg and thought less about a direct canter to halt transition so that he wouldn't change. But no, he was really good. Now, on to Trendy's test. I do not know quite how this got the mark that it did. I thought it was awful. But I did only have a very limited amount of warm-up. So mostly in the intermediate test, you go up the centreline halt. She did a nice halt and she actually moved off into trot quite well. Then we went into medium and she was very, very bubbly. So I was like, you know what, we're going to use this energy to get good mediums. And that was the one thing that she did do very well. So she did do very good mediums. And then into shoulder in, like she's still really weak doing her shoulder ins and half passes. So you can see it's not particularly consistent. But she does show some potential, and I think they quite like that. But again, going into the medium trot, I try to collect her a little bit in the corner, and she does show a very nice medium. Like, it's not quite as powerful as we need it to be, but I mean, at her age and at the stage that she's at in her training, I was very happy with them. And then again, another shoulder in, and I thought this one was a little bit more consistent, which was quite nice. And it was nice to see that she did improve on the second one compared to the first one. And then, yes, a very fluent walk transition. And you can even see in the walk as she's doing now, she was a little bit tentative, just because I did have about 5 minutes warm up. So she did need a hell of a lot more warm up than she was allowed, but she did a very nice free walk on a long rein. She does do a very nice free walk on a long rein. And then I was trying really hard here because she was very bubbly in this walk, and you can see she's not quite consistent in the contact, and her walk strides are quite a little bit choppy. And then here I didn't hold the contact. Oh no, actually I did do quite a nice oh, well done, Trendy. No, she did do a very nice walk to canter. Oh, that's quite surprising. I can't remember this test, to be fair. And then we go into medium canter on a circle, making sure that she's actually uphill enough and pushing from behind. And unlike the novice tests, it is marker to marker, so I have to kind of bring her back at the marker. And now I was just, making sure that we go into the half circle, counter canter into the simple change. And this is where the first mistake is. She does a quite nice gradual transition down, and then she just doesn't quite listen to my leg coming up into the upwards transition and then goes a bit against my hand. But again, that's just the lack of warm-up that she had. And then again into medium canter, I tried to kind of make sure that she was really going in the medium canter to try and expel some of the energy as we were having another simple change coming up. Again, going into the corner, I was trying to make that half circle quite deep just to make the turn back a bit easier on her. And again, down into the simple change, a little bit, a couple of trot strides, and you can see again she just doesn't quite go off my leg and into the hand. She kind of goes against the contact. And now we just do working canter down the long side. I was just kind of trying to use this to settle her, be like, it's okay, we've made some mistakes, you're fine. And then we come up the centre line trot, and she just again got a little bit, you can see there, she just didn't quite understand that, or she got a bit bubbly. But she did a nice halt, and there were a couple mistakes, but in the end I was actually quite happy.
You've been holding to a dream, it's been the same since 17, like your favorite Levi's jeans. You don't need no more, so let yourself go and just know that I will follow. No turning back, no fuck that, we're still here tomorrow. So take me down, spin me around. You got me running all the lights. Don't make a sound, talk to me now. Let me inside your mind. Don't know what you're thinking, sugar. Ooh, but I just got that feeling, sugar. Ooh, and I can hear the sirens burning, red lights turning. I can't turn back now. So hold on tight. I don't know where the lights are taking us, but something in the night is dangerous, and nothing's holding back the two of us. Baby, this is getting serious. Oh, 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 oh. The dangerous. Oh, oh, oh. Show me your soul, I gotta know. Bet that you're beautiful inside. Toes on the glass, car moving fast. Come take the wheel and drive. I don't know what you're thinking, sugar. Ooh, yeah. And I just got that feeling, sugar. Ooh, yeah. I can hear the sirens burning, red lights turning. I can't turn back now. So hold on tight. I don't know where the lights are taking us, but something in the night is dangerous, and nothing's holding back the two of us. Baby, this is getting serious. Oh, 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 oh. The dangerous. Oh, oh, oh. The dangerous. Oh, oh, ooh, yeah. It's dangerous, so dangerous. I wanna do it again. Come on, baby. It's dangerous, so dangerous. I wanna do it again. It's dangerous, so dangerous. I wanna do it again. I don't know where the lights are taking us, but something in the night is dangerous, and nothing's holding back the two of us. Baby, this is getting serious. Oh, oh, oh. The dangerous. Oh, oh, oh. The dangerous. Take me down to your paradise. Won't believe until I see the light. Break me out, make me so alive. I'm craving you like I need a high. I'm a desert, you're an ocean. It's your motion that I need. But without you I am broken, left to thirst out in the heat. Take me down to your paradise. I lose my words every time I try to make sense of why I lose my mind. You're everyone that I need tonight. I'm a desert, you're an ocean. It's your motion that I need. But without you I am broken, left to thirst out in the heat. Without you I am broken, left to thirst out in the heat. Without you I am broken, left to thirst out in the heat. Without you I am broken, left to thirst out in the heat. Take me down to your paradise. I see heaven when I see your eyes. They pull me in, got me paralyzed. Your body makes me wanna testify. I'm a desert, you're an ocean. It's your motion that I need. But without you I am broken, left to thirst out in the heat. Without you I am broken, left quench your thirst out in the heat.